Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make money with the Hangar business. And I'm going to show you how to make money not only with a crew, but solo. Yes, you can make money with the Hangar business 100% solo, and you can be profitable with this, right? Now, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you straight up, this is a challenging business. However, it is very fun. It is a great break from the typical post-op trucks and crates and selling cars. And yes, you can be profitable. Let's take a look at it, right? So this is a graph right here that kind of explains the values and the ratios with the Hangar business in regard to the bonuses that you get and at what increments of stock that you get with the bonus and the overall value. And we'll break this all down here, okay? Let's look at the cooldown time. So you have several different types of categories. You have narcotics, chemicals, and medical, which are seen as your top tier. You have animal, art, and jewelry, which is your mid-level tier, and then tobacco and counterfeit, which is your low level, okay? So obviously the high level will make more money with a higher bonus. The mid-level is in the medium range, and then the low levels in the low range. So it's a base value of 3, 2, and 1 minute, and then you add 1 minute for each crate. So if you're a solo player, it would be 4, 3, and 2. Okay, very, very simple. Now let's look at the bonus value for each run. And if you are a solo player, you want to focus on jewelry, art, and animal. Okay, you want to run two of those three back to back, just like regular CEO crates. This is how you avoid that cooldown time. So let's pick art and animal, okay? As you see on the right hand side, once you get to 10 crates stock, you now hit that 12% bonus. So that 12% bonus is where you want to be to sell for one vehicle, and I'll show you all this here in just a moment. Okay, so and as you see, if you go with medical, chemical, or narcotics, you don't get a bonus until you hit 25 crates in your stock, and that's a 35% bonus. But now you have multiple vehicles and it gets a lot more difficult. So that's why we want to stay around the jewelry, art, and animal. And again, let's focus on art and animal, right? So at that 10 stock level, you hit that 12% bonus. So now you have 112,000 accumulated between the two. Now with the Hangar business, you are allowed to have a total inventory of 50 crates. You can have 25 of one and 25 in the other, 30 of one, 20 in the other, whatever. But you can only have up to 50. So if you are a solo player, you'll never have to worry about hitting that threshold, and you'll always be in the bonus, especially if you stick with the mid-level tier, which will be jewelry, art, and animal. So you'll have 20 total units of stock, and so you'll have $224,000 built up with that particular inventory. This is the best time to money ratio with that method, okay, or with this method. So now, once you're at that point, you have to understand this is your vehicle, how many vehicles you get per crates, okay? So between 1 and 10 crates, you'll get one vehicle. However, if you get the Havoc mission, that's those little tiny helicopters, you'll get 3 of those with 10 crates or less. It's very doable with one person, but it is a little, sketchy. And if you get the ultralights, you'll have 2. If you have 11 to 25 crates, you'll have a minimum of 2 vehicles. And if you have the Havoc mission, you'll have 6 of those choppers. If you get the Skylift mission, you'll have 2. If you get the Ultralight mission, you'll have 3. So again, it is doable with 25, but it's more, it's even more sketchy. From 26 to 50, you'll have a minimum of 3 vehicles. The Havoc mission, you'll have 8. The Skylift, you'll have 2. And the Ultralight mission, you'll have 3. Now, if you get the Bombushka, it's always going to be one vehicle. However, if you are playing solo, the Bombushka and the Ultralight missions are disabled. They just give us the Havocs, right? It's very nice of them. Anyways, though, that information is also backed up by Tez. I believe a lot of this information came from him and others throughout the community. So I'll do my best to link all the sources. So just bear with me on that, okay? So this is what you want to do. Again, you have the narcotics, chemicals, and medical supplies are going to be your top tier. And you can do this as a hybrid method. If you know you got friends to help you out, you can source this solo and then you get your friends to help you sell your top tier. Or, like I was saying before, 100% solo method, you want to stick between the animal, the arts, and the jewelry and gemstones. Those will hit you at your 12% bonus at 10 crates. You go back and forth between those two of the three, and you'll be able to make sure you maintain only one vehicle, possibly three with the Havoc, and then you'll be in that bonus range, and it's the best time to money ratio, okay? And I'm going to break this down with you with crew members, if you have people to help out, all that stuff, okay? So keep that in mind. And this is what some of the money looks like when you have that double money bonus, right? 12% is not 112 anymore, it's 224, all right? And I'll go over all these numbers with you in just a moment. But that's what you want to do. And as you see right here, if I was doing the hybrid method where I'm sourcing solo and I'm able to sell at 10 crates while I'm filling up my narcotics, I keep those, I don't sell those. And I keep selling the arts and antique every time I get to 10 crates. I can do that 100% solo, and then once I, reach that 40, I just source the narcotics. I get to 50, and I bring in a couple of friends to help me sell. That's how that works. That's how that hybrid method works. Okay, let's look at the numbers here. This is a lot of math, so stick with me. Okay, if you are 100% solo, you're going to have to do minimum of 20 source missions. You'll have 10 and 2 of the 3 categories of the mid-level, right? So you have 20 source missions, and it takes roughly 10 to 12 minutes. Now, these are very, very conservative numbers. It is quite possible to bring that down to 8 to 10 minutes to get these done if you're using planes like, the Hydra to get you around quicker, and if you have skill. But let's go on, the more conservative side. So we'll say 12 minutes, right? So 20 source missions will take up to 240 minutes, and in that time frame, you'll make $224,000 standard money, up to $448,000 when it's double money, at roughly 3.5 to 4 hours. We'll base this on 4 hours, okay? So at that rate and with this method, you'll be making between $56,000 to $112,000 per hour. So let me put this in perspective in relation to the other active businesses, because the Hangar is an active business, right? It's in the same category as CEO Crates and Import Export. At this money per hour, it is the worst active business in regard to making money. However, solo, it is not the worst business overall per hour, okay? There are other businesses that make you less money per hour. So keep that in mind. And remember, this is it's a challenge, and you do this for just for the fun of it, especially if you're kind of burnt out on some of the other stuff. Let's look at if you have a crew of 4. The numbers get a little bit better, but they're kind of hidden because you have to understand the the rule of 4, or the rule of anything when you multiply it by however many people you have in the that are helping you out. So if you have 4 people in the crew, you're going to have a minimum of 25 source missions. Well, you can get a maximum amount of 4 crates. That means if you have 5 people helping you out, you'll only get 4 crates. So 4 people, and at 25 source missions, you're like, Ty, that's 100 crates. Yes, that's true, because you have to get to 50 crates to max your overall sale out, but you're going to be selling incrementally to get to that 50. So once you get to 30 crates, the secondary option that you're using, you'll have to sell that one off, and then you build it up. You go back and forth. That's how that works. And again, I'm being very conservative with the time here. So we'll say it takes 12 minutes again to get each mission done. Now that should definitely not take 12 minutes if you have 4 people that are experienced. It should be much, I'd say between 8 and 10 again, okay? But we'll play it conservative, right? We'll count in all the animation times, things like that, little mishaps, whatever. So you'll be at 300 minutes at that rate. And with the money that you're able to make, this is rough estimates, okay? With the money you're able to make, you'll be at a minimum of 1.2 million at standard to 2.4 million with your double cash money in roughly 5 hours. Now, again, these numbers are conservative, okay? So what that means, if you break it down per hour, you're able to make $240,000 to $480,000 per hour. However, you have to abide by the rule of 4. If these 3 people are helping you out with your 4, as a 4-man crew, then you in return have to help out the other 3. So you divide those numbers out by 4, and you're looking at between 60 to 120,000 per hour. It is better than doing it solo, but barely. And then your time has to go up. So it's just, it's better to do this with 1 or 2 people max. And again, these numbers are very conservative. I know for a fact you can bump those numbers up, but if I give you the numbers that I can hit, that I can reach, nobody will believe me. Like, Ty, you can't do that, whatever. So we'll add in, some time for error for the animations, all that good stuff. Sale time is all added in there. And this is roughly what you're going to be at. And that's a very, very good estimate right there. So there you have it. This is your 2020 Hangar Business Money Making Guide. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If it did help out, make sure you leave a like. If you are new, make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.